We took the California Zephyr from Denver to Truckee, California. We started at Union Station in downtown Denver. We stayed at a hotel right next to the train station. It was the 4th of July, and we were lucky to be able to watch the fireworks right from our hotel. We started the day with a hotel breakfast, and then we had a short walk over to Union Station, where we would get on our train.
Oh yeah, we're going up. And we'll be like straight down. South side. It's a different, I mean, it's on the dock. Like under, I want to go on a tube down. The dam. Easy, turn around. Oh yeah, this is. What's on there?
They're probably half this and half something.
Yeah, the Moffat
Do
Tunnel.
not start walking the train. You won't have time to make it back to your car. Moffat Tunnel here in a few minutes. Once we occupy the tunnel, do not open any doors inside the car. This is a safety announcement strictly enforced by all Amtrak personnel.
The elevation at Winter Park is 10,128 feet, and the highest peak is at 12,060 feet. Pretty high if you suffer from altitude sickness like I do. Winter Park is the longest continuously operated ski resort on 3,000 acres.
Taking a 5-minute break. Remember, 5 minutes goes very fast, so stay by the car you exit. When you hear the all aboard the 2 whistles, retrain safely and promptly.
Truckee car is a fun place to eat while you're watching the beautiful scenery zip by.
How about all three of us play cards? Here, guys, watch out, watch out.
So for you.
Take a look on the left-hand side and keep your eyes open for Eddie the Yeti. That's right, folks, there's a Bigfoot. He likes Amtrak, he likes the hot sulfur springs. See if you can see him out there. He'll be on the left-hand side. Hey, there he is.
Oh, there's a big bird. I don't know if it's not.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't think it's.
I take it it's your first time.
The beds are fine.
Yeah. They are really big.
Elevation close to 200 feet.
Oh, shoot.
You'll notice the calmness of the water is going to transition from Class 1 to Class 5 rapids. Class 5 being the most difficult to traverse through. So it's rare that you'll still see people on the river in this location.
Not yet, I don't think.
This is the Upper Door Canyon.
Glenwood Springs, you'll see them.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna send it to all my friends to push them off.
We want the full moon experience overall.
Because what in Florida, my dad was at or New Orleans, my dad had a thing to go to, and he had an alligator full blank.
So we were very careful about do not open the door without.
I like the fact that the is locked and blocks, and I like the fairway. Just like my
Pretty good. Not bad.
It's a way of saluting my mother.
Yeah. I think my grandma would probably be somebody like that too. You know?
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to see? You.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of
This
them.
is like a video.
Lunch was pretty good, and I chose the cheeseburger.
You'll see the high road. I'll let you.
You get the moon go, yeah?
Be ready for some mooners on the river.
Oh, kind of like
It's a tradition that has been happening for a long time.
you have to apply for that job.
And apply for the job. Yeah. Oh, he's getting ready. There we go.
To this car right now. If you're in here earlier and you know the punchline, please keep it to yourself. Your 7 states. Now for operating crew, referred to T&E, that's conductors, engineers. Several responsibilities we have. Priority number 1, we're seeing the whole movement of the train with the other crafts, your onboard crew members. You have coach attendants, sleeper attendants, cafe lounge, chefs, waiters, waitresses. There's all kinds of different roles that everyone performs out here. So because of hours of service, your conductors, engineers, we can't work more than 12 hours. So on this route, you'll exchange conductors, engineers 7 times in each direction. So with this operating crew, we're assigned Denver to Grand Junction, spend the night and go back tomorrow. Your OBS, they're on this train for almost 7 days. That's over 5,000 miles that they're traveling, so it's always a good idea to be respectful and courteous to your crew members and be aware they do take scheduled periodic breaks throughout the day. Some of them are up at 5 a.m. and until 11 p.m. Those are long days on the train. Well, there's 110 elements known on the periodic table to Earth. And that element that we're looking at is actually iron. When iron is exposed to the atmosphere with the precipitation, it oxidates. So those rocks are literally rusting. The darker the red, the longer the exposure to the atmosphere. And you'll see how these they're at different angles almost, like 45-degree angles. We'll talk about that in a minute. This giant landmass called Pangea or Pangaea that broke off into chunks. Those are called tectonic plates or continents. They eventually bumped into each other over millions of years, creating these folds that you see on the other side of the river. So depending on what type of element it is, it has an atomic mass, the weight of that element, and whatever rock formation it has become, igneous, metamorphic, or sediment, it'll dictate the curvature or the typography. And look on the top of this hillside, that's actually a big farmland, a couple hundred acres of farm, and they have a lot of cows on that property. Every once in a while, those cows get really close to the edge. We call them lean beef.
Older, you better get charged up.
rather small, but quite comfortable for our one night of sleep.
And Cabernet.
Laws that are still on the books that nobody pays attention to. Any dessert?
It did feel good to get off the train and walk around and get a little breath of fresh air. Convenience store at this station, but not really enough time to shop and pay for your supplies and get back on the train. We made it to Utah now, and this area sure does remind me of Bryce. I chose the salmon for my dinner tonight. It was delicious.
When we get
This cafe, the 10th cafe car is open and serving. That's right, we open and serving. We're going to get a large crowd here in Reno. Alright, for everyone back there in those coach cars, make that seat available. You're going to get a seat, mate. This is the holiday time, the weekend, summertime, sold out.
YouTube. It's because Google loves me.
I think it deserves 99 cents back.
We'll just figure it out. Oh, we should be looking at this.
The Truckee River. Soon we'll be at Truckee, California, our final destination.
This is a pretty place. This is a beautiful place.
So happy we made it to Lake Tahoe, where we will spend a few weeks with our son and his family. Please subscribe to Kathy's Travel Bucket List.
Where it was. That's why I stay out of casinos, man. How you doing, man?
Good.
Good.